It's time, friends, for another ordinary reality timeout from one of my very first books, REIKI and Rock. The limo pulled up slowly to the Hollywood Hills bungalow. Jade could tell by the cars parked around that this was an upper echelon crowd, only the best, she thought to herself. The party had been kept very secret, so no glaring cameras were going off in her face as she exited the car. She paid the driver handsomely to wait all night if necessary, and made her way to the door. It was open. She stood in the threshold, eyeing the entire scene. She knew what Rob looked like, and Sue eyed him talking to a small group of guys. She saw him down a quick shot of something, and then at that moment he looked towards the door and right into her eyes. And she had planned, and as was her way with men, Jade slowly peeled off her blue velvet jacket to reveal herself to him. The turquoise jumpsuit hugging every nook of her body that was speaking a language any male body could surely understand. She had him, she thought to herself, as she saw him excuse himself from the group and make his way to the door. She smiled beguilingly as he strode up to her. She looked over his form as he approached, and seeing the shoulder-length blonde hair and muscular body, clad in black leather and denim, she smiled approvingly as he got closer. And she could tell by his eyes that he was wasted and turned on. "Well, if it isn't the beautiful Jade," Rob said, stumbling over the words as he reached for her jacket. "Yes, it is," she said. "And you must be Rob. I've heard so much about you," she said as she looked him up and down. "Am I all that you heard about and more?" he said, laughing lightly as he kissed her cheek. "And more," she said. "Where can a girl get a drink around here?" "Let's get you set up," Rob said as he guided her towards the bar. As they both got a drink for each hand, Jade moved towards the outdoor pool area. She set down her drinks on a small table and stood looking out at the beautiful scenery over the hills and towards the ocean. The full moon and the tiki torches lit up the area and cast an ethereal glow over everything. Jade settled down into a plump chaise chair and waited for Rob to join her. She could only imagine what he was up to and felt a warmth spread through her body as she thought about him. What Jade didn't know was that Rob had quickly gone to his bedroom to chastise himself. Once again he was drinking, and a lot more than he had planned, and now this, a beautiful girl showing up like this, and one who was apparently interested in having a good time tonight, made him feel anxious. He downed several more shots and said a quick prayer to help steady his nerves, and then he headed outside. He found Jade waiting by the pool, sitting seductively. He sat on the edge of the chaise next to her and looked out over the hills. He felt the warmth of her body next to him, and he settled into a slow, rhythmic breathing along with her as they both sat gazing out over the city below and the night sky above.